Yep, I did it again.
They shredded it!
This is me stood at Wembley Stadium in front of 90,000 people, shredding a yellow card and breaking the internet. But how did I do it?
This is custom.
And why? Well, 2 years ago I pulled an Uno reverse at the charity football match.
He's Uno reversed it!
And so when I heard the boys were hosting another one, this time at Wembley Stadium,
It's Wembley, baby!
I knew it was time for a sequel.
Have you got something special lined up?
This is the story of how I managed to sneak an electric shredder onto a football pitch and cause the internet to go crazy.
In max force?
But how did I come up with this idea in the first place? And how had it nearly gone so wrong?
I'm not sure what happened there.
This video has been sponsored by Shopify. So, right, the Simon charity match is in 8 weeks' time. This year it is at Wembley Stadium, and I am hoping to do another sequel to my Uno reverse.
He's Uno reversed it!
There is one big problem. I haven't been invited to play yet. I don't think anybody has been invited to play at this moment. That doesn't mean I can't start preparing just in case I do get asked, so I have decided I'm going to document the process of trying to come up with another idea. Because currently I've got nothing. I guess my first port of call is probably ask you guys. I jumped onto Instagram and asked away, but if I'm honest, I didn't get anything that really got me going. Uno card the size of the pitch. But that caused me to think a little bit more about destroying the referee's card. I think I need to destroy the card. I could throw a knife at the card, I could burn the card, I could get an eagle to fly down, collect the card off Mark Clattenburg and fly out the stadium. I could throw acid at the card, I could burn the card, I could cut the card. Didn't Banksy do something with a shredder? I could shred the card. That could work. So my aim was to channel my inner Banksy and somehow smuggle a shredder onto the pitch. So first things first, I would need to buy some shredders. I bought the smallest shredders I could find on the internet. I need to now strap these onto my body. This exercise was a bit of a proof of concept, just to see if this idea had any legs. Got it. Guess the main question I have is, can you tell I'm wearing a shredder? Does this have batteries? Oh no, this needs to be connected from the mains. One sec. Oh, here we go. This is the stupidest thing. Imagine this, Sidemen charity match, 90,000 people. Woo! It worked. The other one might be a bit better. This is a little bit less conspicuous, but it's really heavy. This is just a proof of concept. This one's a bit better. Still quite obvious I'm wearing something underneath, but I could run a bit more. It works better. As you can imagine, I would need something a little more custom made. Having just tried those on upstairs, I've realised that I'm going to have to pay someone to make me a custom shredder and a custom bit of clothing that means I could hide the shredder on me whilst I'm playing football. I haven't even been invited to play yet. Am I an idiot for spending potentially lots of money not to be invited to play? I don't know. I really don't know if I'm being an idiot or not. I probably was, but that didn't stop me from looking. Is anyone here an engineer? And after some calls, I got in contact with Chris, who'd be designing my shredder, and Stephanie, who'd be designing a custom vest for it to fit in. Both got to work on their respective projects, and I waited nervously. Then a week later, the shredder arrived. Here they are.
Shredder number 1.
We've got 2 shredders.
We've got 2 of them.
But what's the size of it? Followed by the vest 2 days later. So it'll be sat in there. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable.
Turn around, Max. Do some jumps with your back to the camera.
I couldn't have been happier with the final products. I now just need to be invited to play. Oh, about that.
Yes! 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 I thought the opportunity was gone. Why did you take so long to tell people? Thank God.
With all the pieces together, I headed to my local park for one final test. You may not believe me, but I'm currently wearing the shredder. Let's go for a run. To make sure I didn't get any unwanted surprises on the big day,
I'm not sure what happened there.
I went zooming around the park to see if the shredder would fit snug in my new vest, and thankfully, I'll tell you what, this is working perfectly.
It fits like a glove.
I can't feel it. It's not moving around. Let's try sprinting.
Even when I was moving faster than the speed of light, the shredder wouldn't budge.
This is amazing. It bloody works. And then I'll get the yellow card. Beep.
But would the shredder have a smooth exit? As smooth as butter. And as I was doing one last test, I suddenly came up with an extraordinary idea.
I tell you what, I could easily start a business that sells concealed vests and shredders for charity football match. And if I was to start that business, I definitely would use Shopify. But what is Shopify? Well, let me tell you whilst I try and wriggle the shredder free from my vest. Shopify is a commerce platform that allows you to start, manage, and grow a business. Shopify reduces the complexity of starting a business, making commerce available for everyone. I've been using Shopify with my company, thesillycompany.co.uk, that's powered by Shopify. One of the incredible reasons I use Shopify is because I'm allowed to sell across all major social media platforms. Google, Meta, you name it, you can sell on it. I'm going to be selling the shredded, the vest from the game on my Shopify store, thesillycompany.co.uk. It allows you guys to have a little bit of the action yourself, but don't worry, any profits or anything I make from it will go straight to charity. Also, I haven't told you about Shopify Magic as well. Shopify Magic is literally the future of productivity. It's a suite of AI tools that can help you write better product descriptions, improve product images, and also elevate email effectiveness. So, if you want a bit of history from the Sidemen charity football match, go to my Shopify powered store, thesillycompany.co.uk, and you can get yourself one of the shredders. I can only do 3 pull-ups.
Playing in the Sidemen charity match at Wembley is a massive dream come true, and hopefully they've inspired the next generation of creators to get involved in their own charity matches. So go ahead and try out Shopify using the link on screen.
Thanks, Shopify.
Having tested the wearability of the shredder, I was happy with the results.
It definitely stays in one place, doesn't move around, it's not going to fall out. So I can class that as a success in my book.
So, with 24 hours until the game, it was time for me to head over to the team hotel and get involved with training. And after I put one top bins,
Right next.
my teammates all seemed to have the same question for me.
Have you got anything planned? You got any stunts planned for this year? What are you doing this year then, Uno card? What do you got planned this year? Anything crazy? You can tell me, I won't leave. No, but you know what's really interesting? Everyone's talking about like how they could create their Max Fosh moment.
Really?
A bunch of creators.
Now, of course, I didn't want to say. I wanted to keep my shredder close to my chest / back. And back in the hotel room, I practiced a little more removing the shredder from the vest. But it wasn't until I was changing the batteries did a problem arise.
I should have just thought of doing a bloody +4, shouldn't I? Rather than having to do an engineering challenge in my bedroom the night before I play at Wembley Stadium. But I now add these 2 batteries into there, into there. Does it turn on? What the hell? It does, but that was temperamental. Now that it's on. It works. I'm just a bit worried about how temperamental that is.
Oh, God. Morning. Let's go shred a card in front of 90,000 people.
The day had arrived and all the players met for breakfast.
Are we just pointing the camera at them?
Yeah.
We also discovered at this moment that you could bet on the match.
The odds that the Sidemen win.
They're heavy favourites. I'm going to go 4-2. Do you have it in decimal or fractions?
Percentage.
Percentage?
Well, yeah, what's the percent chance the Sidemen win?
Percentage chance.
72%.
75%.
You look.
I didn't.
73.
73% Sidemen win.
Bro, smart. That the Sidemen win.
We filed onto the bus.
Yes, miss. Thanks, miss. Hello.
And all latecomers were greeted accordingly.
Here we go.
We trundled down the motorway and the shredder wasn't leaving my side. The enormity of the situation was starting to dawn on me. Wembley Stadium, 96,000 people. It just doesn't get bigger and better than that.
Here we go. This is mental. Sketch, how you feeling, bro?
Dude, this is nuts.
The greats have played here. England have won the World Cup here. And now the world would see my shredder.
Yo, Joe,
This is mental.
This is way bigger than last year.
Stand and shout as if I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, you didn't get that?
After a quick warm-up, I decided to reveal to one player what I was going to do. Engineer Mark Rober. And I was hoping I was going to get his seal of approval.
Where's Mark?
He's inside.
Mark. Come on. Let's go over here.
Yeah.
I want to get your thoughts on something. So last time to do in reverse. That's right. So I wanted to do something better. And you know, you're the engineer, so I have had this made. So on my back, in the entire warm-up, I've been wearing this, which is a 3D made.
This is custom.
Electric shredder.
This is custom.
So we're gonna, and it goes in reverse as well.
You're gonna Banksy this.
Yeah, this is my Banksy moment.
No.
And I wanted to get the engineer seal of
Wait,
approval.
I'm just trying to see where the blades are.
Yeah, in there somewhere.
Got it, okay.
I mean, I flipping hope so.
That is so sick.
The game began and I was in the starting 11.
Max Fosh.
Now, of course, I didn't want to dive in too early, so the first half of the game I just took my time and tried to enjoy myself,
Max Fosh here on the ball.
even though a shredder was digging into my back. I played until the 32nd minute mark, until I was subbed off for Mr. Beast.
Just been subbed off. About 10 minutes to half time. Still haven't had the opportunity yet, which is a bit scary, but I'll definitely get it done. It's just about finding the right time and just going for it. Absolutely clattering them.
Half time came and I had a bit of time in the change room, change my shirt, make sure the shredder was still there nice and snug. And as the second half began, I was determined to get a yellow. I saw a chance at the 52nd minute mark, and this tackle on Calyx was completely uncalled for.
Whoa! The late one, but advantage being played, I think, here.
Amazingly, the ref didn't give it, but that didn't matter, as 15 seconds later, this happened.
He's on a hat-trick here. Can he make it 3? Got to be! Give it to Josh! Give it to Josh! Surely!
Clattenburg wants a word with Fosh.
Josh, you've got to take this! Hang on, what's going on here?
Now pause right there. At this moment, I wanted the ground to swallow me whole. The shredder had not turned on. Nothing at all. And so there I was, trying to stuff a yellow card into a broken shredder.
Pulled out some sort of contraption.
At this point, I thought all was lost. So I threw the shredder on the ground. And amazingly, I heard it buzzing.
There's a penalty to be had here, you know, Max. There we go.
There's your clip.
He shredded it.
We have fun.
Outrageous from Fosh.
Thank bloody God for that. An outrageous penalty conceding tackle and months of work and planning. Almost all for nothing. But in the end, it all worked out. Zerka got his goal.
Josh! Yes! Pigs can fly!
I got my viral moment. And despite giving away a penalty, the YouTube All-Stars managed to clinch the win.
And it's a YouTube All-Stars win on the biggest day in Sidemen history.
Maybe next time I can find a shredder that will actually work.